To answer that question, let us break down what you are actually buying when you sign up for the certification. At the very foundation is the ADKAR model, which is great for helping people navigate individual change. You will also receive structured templates, a sample change plan, and 1 year of access to Prosci's online tools and research hub. But here's the key: the certification doesn't expire, but your access to the tools does expire. After 12 months, if you want continued access to the methodology, materials, or updated templates, you will need to pay again. That's something many professionals overlook. So keep that in mind. So if you are looking for a complete long-term change management system or lifetime coaching and updates, Prosci will not give you that. Instead, what you want to do is think of the Prosci certification as a starting framework, a structured launch pad that helps you understand change at the individual level. From there, it's up to you to expand, apply, and evolve your learning over time. Keep what I just said in mind as we continue today's session. Next, let us talk about how change management certification is actually viewed in the job market. While process certification is well respected, studies show that less than a third of job postings even mention certification as a requirement. What hiring managers are really after is your ability to lead real transformation, manage resistance, and build trust across teams. So before investing in a ProSci certification or before asking change practitioners within your organization or within your team to get certified, ask yourself this question: what do you really value? What are you really looking to achieve for going for a ProSci certification? ProSci can open the door, but it's not a magic key. And if your company will not cover the cost, that might tell you about how your organization views certification in general. Now, here's a pro tip: whether you're looking for a job or you are in an organization already with a job and interested in change management, a job role, reach out to hiring managers, or if you're within an organization, senior change leaders within your organization, and ask them this simple question: if you have two candidates, one with a ProSci certification, the other one with deep change management experience but no certification, which one of these two candidates would you hire? Their answers might surprise you. Let us dig further into the core of the ProSci Change Management Certification, which is the ADKAR model. ADKAR, as some of you are aware, stands for awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. ADKAR is a great tool for supporting individual adoption, basically getting people from awareness to reinforcement to help them adopt a change successfully. But if you are leading AI implementations or enterprise transformations or agile initiatives, ADKAR alone is not enough. It doesn't cover areas like change saturation, change portfolio prioritization, or Agile sprint integration. It is also silent on data governance, or AI ethics, or the iterative cycles common in modern day product teams. Now, that doesn't mean, though, that ADKAR is irrelevant. It means, wait for it means it's a starting point. Today's professionals must combine models, use ADKAR to manage how individuals respond to change, but bring in agile change, McKinsey's influence model, or your own hybrid framework to handle systemic complexity. And here is a pro tip. Before relying on ADKAR, you want to make sure you map out the type of transformation you are leading. If it's a cross-functional, fast-paced, or tech-driven, then you want to build out a layered toolkit, not just a single model. And we will discuss a little bit more about this to make sure that if you have any questions or if anything is not coming clear, by the end of today's session, you should be able to fully answer that question. Is the amount of money I am going to pay for a Prosci certification, is it really worth it to me or not? By the end of this session, you should be able to answer that question. So next, let us discuss what Prosci does very well. Where do they really shine? If you are early in your change management career, or if your organization is new to structured former change practices, the structure that Prosci offers is incredibly valuable. The ADKAR model is simple, memorable, and it helps create a common language across teams. That's a big win when you are trying to align departments, clarify messaging, and reduce resistance. You are not just learning concepts. With the Prosci certification and ADKAR, you're getting a plug and play type of templates. You're getting a sample change plan, and really you're getting a certification that carries weight. Now, Prosci is especially helpful in regulated industries or government environments or large enterprises where governance and structured processes are non-negotiable. In these cases, Prosci gives your team a credible, repeatable system for managing change. Now, let us discuss what Prosci doesn't do very well. Here is something every professional needs to understand and hear. A 3-day change management course or class does not replace experience. The Prosci Change Management Certification gives you a structured model and methodology and templates, but not the intuition, the judgment, or the resilience that comes from leading change. You won't get coached on how to manage political dynamics within an organization. And whenever you are delivering change management, you always run into politics that you have to navigate. It doesn't teach you how to navigate stakeholder conflict or how to adapt your plan midstream when a project pivots unexpectedly. Those skills are earned in the field, not in the classroom. So, if you are aiming to become a senior change practitioner, think of Prosci as your foundation, but not your finish line. You will need to take on projects, make mistakes, learn from others, reflect, and refine. That's the path that leads to mastery. Here's a pro tip for you. After certification, if you do decide to go for the Prosci certification, after getting certified, you want to make sure you actively seek out change initiatives, even small ones, in order to build your portfolio. Every implementation, every change resistance you run into and you resolve, every chance you get to reflect on what was successful and what wasn't is a chance for you to grow into the kind of leader companies truly value. So we are back to the question, how do you know if the Prosci certification is really right for you? If you're still asking yourself that question, here's my recommendation. At the bottom of this video, I have provided you with a link that takes you to the free detailed guide. That detailed guide provides you with a detailed breakdown of the Prosci certification costs. It provides you with real world job market data on certification versus experience. It provides you with the strengths of the ADKAR model as well as the weaknesses. In the guide, I compare Prosci versus CCMP versus APMG. So once again, the guide is free. You click on the link, you view the page, you can save it as a PDF, you can share it with others, you can get back to it again and again, but it really provides you with a lot of helpful resources. And don't forget to click on the next videos to continue to educate yourself on best change management practices. And if you have any questions or if you have any comments, don't hesitate to reach out. For a long period of time, we have been providing content to help support new as well as experienced change practitioners. At the end of the day, we are all in this together as change managers. And so don't hesitate. Questions, comments, let me know. Thank you.